BMPs are best management practices. From sort of my field's perspective, it's a way to maybe capture effectively, efficiently, and sustainably runoff water from parking lots, from basically urban consumption, capture that, either reuse it or allow the water to naturally infiltrate rather than just running right off into the creeks and the rivers. I always say it's for more efficiently using our resources, more effectively using them, and then, being able to improve the way society and our ecosystems interact as well, because everything has kind of a cause and effect, and you can't just destroy where we're going to live. Building into floodplains, right? Like a lot of times we're really concerned about flooding, but that's because we've built into a floodplain. So a lot of times the infrastructure is now, it's there. Maybe before we understood building into floodplains is not sustainable or the smartest thing to do. So how can we now kind of try to manage that, right? Like paving everything and channelizing everything isn't going to be good for our ecosystem. That's sort of one issue. And the other issue is we see this sort of constant, I call it urban drool, this constant sort of flow during wet and dry seasons, especially in like California, semi-arid regions, Southern California. Our systems are not naturally perennial. A lot of times they're ephemeral or semi-ephemeral or intermittent. So we usually flow when there's quite a bit of rainfall. In the winter we see water in our creeks, but then a lot of times in these urban areas we're seeing a lot more stream flow, and a lot of that has to do with imported water and irrigation. And again, where is that all coming from? It's kind of being washed off. So can we put in some BMPs to sort of mitigate these anthropogenic activities? So everyone has their ideas of like, well, you can put gutters at certain angles and that'll help, filter the water in this direction, or you can put in these basins that allows the water to naturally infiltrate, or maybe we can give people stipends or something like that to remove impervious and put in more pervious surfaces. But as to how much, if it's really working or not, or how much water it's actually capturing and allowing to naturally infiltrate, versus how much is actually being run off, is that working? I think that's something that we're still trying to figure out. I think it's also very site specific. And regionally specific, weather specific, so kind of really understanding the system as well.